Hey, Jeff the Zoo Guy here, and today I am with one of my old friends. And I mean old in several ways. This guy here, this is Elmer. Elmer is actually one of our incredible Aldabra tortoises. I just think they're one of the most peaceful, beautiful animals out there. And what I mean by old, I mean that in two ways. First of all, the species is old. These tortoises have been around for millions of years. But when I say old, I also mean old as in the animal is old. Now this guy here in particular, he's a youngin', only about 50-some years old, but some of his relatives can live well over 100 years. And there's even reports that there's some tortoises out there over 200 years old. These guys live for a long time. Biggest reason that is, well, first of all, they're big, not too many things like to eat these guys, but you also have to remember these guys live a very relaxed lifestyle. There's something to be said about that. Stress-free, relaxed, they just kind of hang out, they eat all day, they have that shell, and that shell obviously is used for protection. When these guys are upset or scared, they'll just kind of recoil themselves in there. Not too much can actually get through that. So these guys are nice and safe, and because of that, they can live many, many years. Now, the other question a lot of people ask me about their shell is, can they leave their shell? If he wants to find a new shell, can he do it like a crab? He can't. This guy's stuck in his shell. His spine is literally fused right to the top of that shell, so he's got this his whole life. It grows just like our bones do. But the other question I always get is, what is a tortoise? They're not a mammal, they're not a bird. Are they a reptile? They are. These guys are reptiles just like snakes and alligators. They're cold-blooded, which means this guy loves the heat, and they shed their skin just like snakes do, only he doesn't shed in one big piece. He sheds in actually little pieces. So a piece of his neck here, maybe a piece of his leg might come off, and that happens throughout his lifestyle, or throughout his lifetime. And so that's how these guys shed. They don't shed in one big piece like a snake. Now the other thing I want to notice, if you come up here and take a look at how cute his little face is, you may notice he's got a little beak right there. Well, that almost is like his teeth. He's got a beak just like a bird does. He'll use that to actually chomp his vegetation. That's what these guys like. And occasionally, they might eat some meat here and there, but mainly vegetation. And it's not uncommon to see these giant guys using their 600 pounds of power to knock down bushes and trees to actually get to the vegetation to eat for dinner. These guys use that power to their advantage, that weight. They'll knock those trees down, get themselves a nice dinner. But hey, enough of that. I got to thank Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo for letting me in this unbelievable habitat here with this unbelievable animal. Until next time, enjoy the episodes.